Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on Buy Real Farm US. So we filled up this little sausage of grain here, so it has about 1800 bushels in it. So I'm going to save that for later. We have cultivated the fields and we have started planting oilseed radish. But I wanted to show you this. I sort of exchanged my pickup truck for this pickup truck. So I have another pickup truck. It's quite old and used and worn, but it's slightly more money than the one I had. But I also bought this one, which was kind of cheap. So I don't know if I'm going to set this up as a business or if we're going to do something with it or if it's just going to mow stuff around. But we can sort of pretend that we sometimes get the odd job of mowing grass at other places. So let's go down to one place. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work. If I have to own my land to be able to mow it, or if it's how it's gonna work. I'm just curious to see if it works to mow someone else's place. I'm not sure it will work. It probably says this is not your place. So links are in the description. I want to try these out, these mods. That's why I got it. So best of it has some issues. This I'm just curious. I have to see if this works or if it's gonna protest. I think it's gonna protest. X to unfold and B to start. You don't have access, of course. Okay, so we need to cheat this somehow. 303 812 303 electron 303 12. So we don't actually own this, so we can mow it. And we're not mowing it. No. Does that not work? Come on. Okay, so we can't mow this. Did unfold it, right? Yeah. If you have something to mow, you would like it to be able to mow, right? Can't mow this. Weird. Got stuck the first thing I did. Come on, get out of there. Oh dear. The pain. I don't know, there's some issues. It works when it drives straight ahead, but as soon as you turn it doesn't want to work. Okay, so we don't actually have to own this. We'll just go sell 312.18. So 318. I can't remember. Oh, sorry. Yeah, how much it was? 303.18. That's not what we had, right? 5,000. I'm gonna do this. Sorry. How annoying. Okay, anyway, the idea is to set it up so I could do some other type of jobs around the place and hopefully get a little bit paid for it. I searched how much that sort of work would pay. It's like $49 an hour. It would cost $49 an hour, so we could actually between that and a lot more, so it's not for sure, but we could probably charge, we'll charge $49 an hour and then we'll have to pay tax on that. So, and we will charge for every started hour, so oh, I thought it would cut that grass. It didn't cut that grass for some reason. So this will be some stuff we do off on in the evenings or on the weekends, and it depends on how much I can do. It did cost a bit to buy it. The pickup, we need a new pickup truck anyway, so that's just an investment. But we needed a new pickup truck, and I bought the mower is good to have at our own place too, so so both these models were found on the Mod Hub, so links are in the description, or actually that's a Google document there. Oh, it's actually parking. Okay, put it over here. So hopefully the price of hopefully the price for our soybeans will be improved a lot during the year, and we will be able to sell that with a greater money. So the one thing I did actually think about is that we should maybe lease land. I was looking into buying some more land, and that's definitely possible. So now we're pretending to be mowing, by the way, in case you're wondering. we could be sort of pretending to, well, we could buy land or we could lease it. Leasing seems to be most cost effective chance. I looked into how much leasing would be cost in Minnesota, and I found it's on an average at $163 per acre, so we could use that as a base. But not sure that's what you would do. Well, actually, I mean, it comes down to either buying it or leasing it, and I haven't decided which to do. In case you wonder, we have a lot more money than we had before, even though we bought a pickup truck and this one, and we sold off the old pickup truck. We didn't get as much money for it, but the thing is, I actually also harvested with trees I had on that plot. I talked about that last time, that I maybe would do that, and I actually did do that. So I harvested the trees that were on that plot, well, it was actually quite a lot of trees, so I still felt, I mean, what I did was I did a trial. I took a couple of trees, actually filled up a trailer and sell that and sort of as wood chips. So I figured out how much wood bring me wood using wood chips. That was quite a fair amount of money. So what I did, so wood chips, and then I sort of figured out how much worth was in all of those trees, and then I harvested it, sold it off. So, and then I took about half, so for taxation and that sort of stuff, which yielded me about 38 grand, I think. 38 grand. And now I have some more land to plant on. So just turn around here, get this little bit done first. This is one of the weird things about this. How it actually returns. Sometimes it acts highly irrational. It would be great if you could mow this in real life. I don't know why I can't mow it. Even though I own the ground, I still couldn't mow it. So, a bit weird. I don't know how fast you would drive this. 70 miles seems a lot. I think these go pretty fast, but I'm not sure they go that fast. So leasing seems a lot. I calculated for about, if I double the size of it, and I have, and leased it, the rest, it would cost me about 7.5 grand a year in leasing cost. And you would make that back quite easily, so that would be quite okay. That could definitely be one way of doing it. There are other ways, of course. So I'm not saying it's the only way. It's one way. I like the swivel wheels on this, it's quite interesting. A bit odd, but still one way of doing it. So if I had actually been able to cut this grass, I would have known where to stop, where I've been, which I haven't. I can do that on my own farm. But then again, one issue with this mod is that when I actually try, I don't know if it's something with the ground on this map or what it is, but when I actually try to mow, it jumps around and acts really odd. This way. Let's go. So I don't. Well, I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do with the land. Leasing is certainly one alternative, but buying it is also. I looked around. You could find in these parts of Minnesota where this is supposed to be set, around Lowry, Minnesota, you can buy some pretty okay sizes pieces of land without being too expensive. I saw some piece which was like it's like 80 acres or something. It was like 100 grand. Don't know why, but we could look into that. We'll see what we make off this piece of land, but I'm thinking pretty straight off we probably need slightly more land. If we double the amount of acres we have, we could probably make a bit better living off the land. That would be good. I would think. Getting close to the edge of the land there, and suddenly it's hard to drive. Which is interesting. Actually, welcome to my series on lawnmower services. Maybe not the most exciting episode. It would be fun if I could actually cut this. I wonder why it doesn't work. It worked on my farm. I don't know why it didn't work on this one. First. Okay. So 7 grand. I mean, compared to about 100 grand, but then you own the land. So, but I think actually. We should probably lease it. Leasing seems, at least on the face of it, as the best idea for land instead of land ownership. And it would be quite ordinary or regular. You would lease a lot of land, I think, in real life. I have no idea why we cut. Well, I have some idea, but it brings me back to before we had a robotic lawnmower at home in my real home. Now we have a robotic lawnmower which goes around and cuts grass, but you almost cut it before. We still have our lawnmower left, so I can do it if I want to. There's no point of doing it if I have a robotic lawnmower. I miss it sometimes. It's sort of recreational and almost meditative. I have no idea where I've been. This is just make believe. It's supposed to be zero turn. I guess it is, but it's an interesting concept, this mower. I think it drives on those rear tires and then just goes backwards or forwards. On the rest. This bit over here. Actually, I'm gonna stop recording because this is not gonna get more exciting than this. But so we'll say this is about an hour's work. It's not an hour's work, but we'll bill it an hour's work. So we're gonna just look at the finances before billing it. finish this bit. So we'll guess we'll make it's about an hour's work doing this. Okay, so that bit. Okay, so we'll stop there. Okay, let's switch over to our let's see, document. I have to start it first. Here. So if we have made $46 minus tax, that would be 42.48, so $42 income. So we'll put that in here. Farm income, where am I? And this income here, plus $42. Yay. And we'll go back to the game and we'll make $42 in the game. Hey. Great. I'll continue doing this mowing and we'll see you next time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.